Oh my goodness. All right. So here we are. Welcome to the season finale of Let's Have a Fefe. This is the end of season 5.
God, it's
which
taken
means
forever to get here.
That we might actually have a season 6, if you can believe that shit.
But you don't believe that shit?
I don't know. Like, man. So, yeah. This is what happens when Felicia doesn't have her makeup. Her makeup is still currently
in your house.
In Coco's house. So yeah.
I need to figure out where my body is. I think Dee
oh my God, Drake Jensen is watching.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Stud muffin. He's hot. I'm not gonna lie, he's hot. I'm just throwing that out there.
You don't have to lie about something that's true.
Mm-hmm. We collect heads of things, of people that done pissed us off.
She's a lovely girl.
She was a lovely girl.
Her mother doesn't miss her, though. Hi, Isaac.
Oh, my goodness. So we decided to do something a little bit different. And we've decided to open up our season finale to you all and have you send us questions or ask us questions live, whatever. Whatever. Like, ask us anything you'd like.
Anything?
And anything.
Ooh.
I know. And some people sent us some good questions. Some people sent us some kind of lame questions. Can you not ask us lame questions? Like, come on now. It's good questions. You know. But so yeah, let's start off. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend I was in Atlanta. ATL. I have to say, I lost my voice. If you have not noticed. And it's slowly coming back.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. I cannot scream. My voice is gone because I was screaming for the girls that were running for Renaissance newcomer, Femme, and Coco Bardot and Sassy Diaz did a fantastic job. I
saw some videos of Coco, saw some pictures of everybody. Everybody looked fantastic. I really wish I could have been there.
You should have been.
I know. I should have. You should have
hopped in one of those suitcases. Mine is big enough.
I would have gone slightly over the weight.
I mean, they wouldn't have known.
No, of course they wouldn't have known. You would have been.
It would have just.
Right.
I mean, I watched the guy put the stuff in the thing, and you would have been hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have not been so fun for me. But thanks.
So I feel like there's nobody watching on our page. We've been live for 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody will pop up. I don't think anybody knows that we can go live from our page because most people are on your profile. So I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
Hi, DJ Image.
Hi, Gabe Gardner.
There was room on the plane, not in your car.
This is true. I could have flown, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
It was expensive. That's why I was like,
know.
Otherwise I would have, you know.
Oh, YouTube wasn't working?
Seems like a user error because it's working.
I know.
It's right there. Just saying.
Anyway, we went to the pageant. And Atlanta has a gorgeous man. Gorgeous man. My neck hurt by the end of
it. Just
now I'm sitting.
Felicia was rubbernecking the entire time.
Even at the grocery store. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh, Felicia.
But I didn't talk to nobody.
You could have at least talked to somebody. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
you know.
I can't promote.
Run up to somebody and been like, "Hi, you're beautiful. I love you. I'm leaving now." Totally acceptable, right?
I mean, that would have been something I would have done, but I didn't want to embarrass everybody else.
This is true. I can understand that.
Not embarrass myself. Embarrass
everybody else, right?
Speaking of embarrassing moments, I did not have any embarrassing moments in Atlanta, but I had an embarrassing moment at home.
Oh, what did you do?
So Monday, Scott dropped me off here at home. She married, not buried.
Point.
So you know, I came home around like 12 and putzed around for a little bit. And then I fell asleep, but I got up around like 3-ish. And then so like I was going to take a shower because, you know, I've had pageant all over me. Because you
nasty.
That never comes off. Anyway, but then I went to go take a shower, but then the dogs started barking and I couldn't figure out why the dogs were barking. And so I said, let me go out here and figure it out. And all my glory and birthday suits.
Oh my.
I'm not even thinking that I need to put shorts on. First thing I see is the maintenance person standing in my doorway. Ah! I am so naked. And he said the door was unlocked and I knocked. And I was like, I just turned around and went and took a shower.
Oh my.
So the maintenance person has now
seen all your junk.
Seen me, and I have not seen him at all.
Oh man.
I haven't even seen him around here.
He was like, I'm staying way away from that apartment.
And him and his wife live here, so.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, once you go black,
something. Mm. Yeah, well.
That's what I like to tell myself.
I didn't do a whole hell of a lot this weekend. I didn't do much, but last Thursday was the first.
She said free rent.
Right. The last Thursday was the first drag bingo at the Cash.
Oh, how was it?
That was actually, it went really well. It was fun. You know, it was our first night doing something like that at the Cash. You know, brand new for them.
Twig and berries?
No, thank you. But it was like, it was good. There was probably
hi Nick and Ryan.
It was probably, I don't know,
hi Gabe,
a dozen or so people, and you know, people were having fun. We gave away some good prizes, and people were laughing.
What kind of prizes do you give away?
Okay, so there's 3 rounds.
Somebody told me that these prizes were of sorts that I should be there.
They were pretty decent prizes. So the way that it's done is that we do it in 3 rounds, and the first round is just a regular straight bingo. And if you win, you get either a shot or a call drink, whatever, you know. Ooh. Pretty decent. Second round is truth or dare. So it makes it a little more complicated. And then when you win, you have to pick a truth or dare card. If you pick truth and you whatever it is, then you get one of the nice prizes. If you pick dare and you actually go through with it, then you get one of the naughty prizes.
Oh.
So the first person that did it, the first person that won picked a dare and she wouldn't do it. So it was really lame.
She's fired.
It was something stupid too. It was
like an FBI.
It was like burp your last name, like burp your first and last name or something. And she was like, no. Yeah, she was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, all right, fine. So we went on to somebody else and they did it and whatever. So, but that was good. And then the last round is the blackout round. So you have to black out your entire card. And
I was like, do I just show up?
And we gave away a full bottle of Southern Comfort pepper.
See, that's the part I was getting.
And the nice thing is that y'all don't pay for anything. You just come in. We don't make you pay for the
cards. But I was told that the third round would be my favorite.
Yes, because we give away free liquor. Yes. See, so you should come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. Come play some games, and so yeah. But it was good. It was fun, and you know, Jessica came. So Jessica was there, and she was hanging out. A few other people were there. Some of the it was a lesbian group, and I can't remember what their name. The Rainbow Warriors or something like that. I don't remember. But there was a bunch of them there. Bar did great. They made money, so that's always a plus. So, and we're just gonna we're thinking of more ways to keep improving and to make it better and to make it more fun. So so y'all definitely need to come out. We're doing it again tomorrow. It starts at 9. And we're usually done by like 11, so it's not like it runs all night. So you know, come out.
I don't know how to check my messages when
it's running. I don't know. Open up a new tab.
Well, okay, let's see if this continues.
But you know, come out. Like I said, it's free. You're not paying anything. I buy drinks if you want, but You know, it doesn't cost you anything to play, right? It doesn't cost you anything to play. So definitely come out. Plus you get to see me all done up and pretty and shit. So.
Oh, you mean Ryan could go to this bingo and see you?
Yes, but I won't be performing.
Oh, damn.
Because, you know, Ryan still hasn't seen that, but that's all right. Whatever. It's cool.
I mean, he could travel to Albuquerque.
He could travel to Albuquerque. That is my next gig, yeah. So,
I mean, it's just a couple miles.
Right? It's not event. So, I mean, I had a very uneventful, you know, weekend this weekend, which was good because
there's a whole bunch of shit coming up anyway.
Man, June is fixing to be busy. Like, so.
Hi, KJ.
We've got, as everybody knows, that we're rehearsing for Spotlight every week because our next Spotlight show is June 24th. June 24th. The first weekend in June, I'm actually going to California so that I can teach the choreography to our special guest. The second weekend in June, I'm going to.
Wait. Okay, I'll talk to you about it later.
The second weekend in June, I'm going to Albuquerque because I'm performing at Albuquerque Pride, and I'm really excited about that because I've got a couple brand new numbers and some new costumes and stuff that I'm
so
coming all out.
About
I'm so excited! Oh my god!
Oh my god! I just changed the meaning of gay. He's so gay about it. So excited about it.
Yeah.
Can I spread that around?
Yes,
the world?
You can absolutely. So yeah, so that's gonna be fun, and then the weekend after that is Spotlight, and then the whole time.
Hi, Suzette.
In the meantime, during all of this, I'm packing because I'm moving in with my girlfriend, and then at the end of July,
sure you are.
The end of July, then I go to Bangkok for 2.5 weeks. So it's like there's all this stuff that's happening this summer with my girlfriend. So it's funny. So I happened to mention. Thanks for flying. So I happened to mention on Facebook that I was going to be moving, that I'm working on downsizing and stuff. I'm not sick.
It's because I didn't shower.
Must be. You know, and what's funny is a lot of people were like,
my makeup is in somebody else's house.
Yeah, this is. Thanks, Piper.
This is the best I've ever looked. Silence.
Yeah, crickets. But a lot of people were like, when I told them I was moving with my girlfriend, a lot of people were like, "You're what? You're doing what now?" And I'm like, you know, we've been together for over a year, right? And by the time I actually move in, it'll be almost 1.5 years. And
so you didn't do the U-Haul,
right? Like, it's not like it's been 2 days. Like, what? I mean,
some of the people sign up for Facebook, and I think that's the first thing they post.
Like, right? Like 5 days after they start meeting somebody.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
It's crazy. So
I don't even know his name.
So yeah, like we've been together for over a year. So I think it's funny that everybody was, freaking out about it.
I missed that one. What did it say? When will you be back
Piper said
Atlanta?
That she was really living for your mug.
Oh,
fucking Piper.
I love Piper.
Christ. Look at that. People want you back in Atlanta. God knows why.
Oh, we met that lady in the grocery store.
Oh, well, look at that.
And invited her to the pageant.
Oh, fabulous. Those are the best fans to make, ones that are unexpected.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Hey, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty.
So, yeah, all right. So, should we move on to some of these questions and see what we got?
I don't like that one.
Which one?
I don't like the first one, but
let's go
forth. Go forth.
What? Okay, this is from Gabe Gardner. And Dusty. Dusty wants to know how long it took you to get ready.
About 3 hours.
Yeah, this is her 3-hour mug. Yeah.
I didn't place that. I didn't place. I didn't place in the pageant. I was just there to help.
Yeah.
Hi, Dominic. Ariel, I was just there to help.
Felicia was being a bag bitch, basically.
I didn't carry any bags.
Oh, well, that's good.
I'll keep that for my next pageant.
So our first question comes from Gabe Gardner. He wants to know, what weird habits do we have? I maintain that I have no weird habits. However, my girlfriend seems to think otherwise. Oh Lord.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look,
Dominic, are you on
watching.
both of these?
Oh, look,
Dominic, are you on both of these?
Dominic doesn't know what he's doing. He's watching on one or the other.
He's on this one. Just stay on this one.
Just, whatever. It's fine. So what weird habits do you have?
Other than getting my nails done. Is that weird?
I don't think that's necessarily a weird habit. I'm sure
I don't
Scotty
know.
could
You've been
ask
with
you.
me for a while. You know some weird habits.
Oh, let me think of what's
I like
weird.
to hoard shoes.
Yeah, she's a hoarder, like legit shoe hoarder.
I might be downsizing. I'm not, moving, but
Yeah,
I
like legit.
This whole
shoe
wall.
hoarder.
You guys don't see this, but this whole wall right here.
In fact, most of this room, I'm constantly tripping
I
over
can show the
shoe
people on
boxes.
Facebook.
Oh God.
Okay,
so yeah,
you go down here, and the shoe hoarding starts here, and it travels all the way back there, and then that's not where the shoes stop. The shoes stop in the closet.
Which we don't open the closet, because if we open the closet, chances are I will never come out of it.
All of my costumes
get lost in there. Like,
which people act like I don't have costumes, but I just wear the same 3 ones over.
It's because they're the ones that are right in front.
They're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, people like this Facebook Live thing. They don't know how to communicate on Facebook, it says. You can't comment on the other one? That's weird.
Oh, that's strange.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right then.
Ask your questions. My weird habits, other than shoes.
Scotty's got to know what. So, Scotty, what are some of Felicia's weird habits?
I don't like to be in. I don't like when people are in the kitchen when I'm cooking.
You don't eat buffets.
I don't. I do not.
Like flat out will not eat a buffet.
Like, not even Chinese ones. Not even
nothing. No buffets.
I'll do like Autumn Moon, where it's the other person serving the food.
It's
gotcha, a buffet, but they're still serving the food.
Gotcha.
Nobody else can be in that food.
Right.
Hi, Tyra Marie.
Shit. Yeah, gotcha.
Other weird habits. I like to put on my socks before I put on my pants.
Oh, there's a weird habit of mine that I think you said that you reminded me. I have to put my left shoe on first.
Why is that?
I don't know. I can't, like, if I put my right shoe on first, I feel off balance.
Now you're gonna make me.
Like, I can't do it. Like, I have to actually put my left sock and my left shoe on first.
Hi. Oh, I can.
Oh, am I gonna run for classic again?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ryan's over here now too.
Let's see. Oh, am I gonna run for classic again? I don't know. First of all, there's no prelims out this way yet. And if there's gonna be a prelim out here, they better get one out here soon, because I'm not gonna, do a prelim in February and then.
Oh, Laura says there's a lot of people that don't eat at buffets.
So,
Ariel wants to know what's classic.
Classic it's a division of the USofA MI system.
Male impersonator.
Male impersonator, male illusionist. And why is it paused?
It's not paused.
It's not paused.
Pause.
Weird.
Oh.
And it's for competitors who are 35 and older. And I ran not this year, but the year before. Shut up. I ran not this year, but the year before, and actually placed first alternate, which in layman's terms, that means second. So I came in second. And I don't know.
But he was happy.
Like I said, it all depends on, I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question.
I have numerous people.
Yes, buffets are gross.
Numerous people pushing me to compete again, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, I don't know. Well, we shall see. I don't know. It's
What's that? That's a lot.
Oh, here's another one. Do I still see myself as a male illusionist now that I've transitioned? Ooh. That's an interesting question. In a sense, yes. I see it a little bit differently, I think, than some people. Well, because I take a slightly different take on it. So, like, for kings that are, they're biologically female, they live as female, whatever. Mm-hmm. I could see that for them, male illusionist means that it's an illusion of being a man. For me, right? For me, I take do a slightly different take on it, and in the way I figure it is that everything I do, my entire, like Freddy's whole persona is an illusion from, obviously not this necessarily, because this isn't exactly like, you know, super fancy face, but
we could work on it.
It's like, well, I didn't have any makeup. I left it at my girlfriend's house. We're both failing on the makeup tonight, but like from costumes and makeup and contouring and everything like that, for me, that's all an illusion. So if you take that and kind of put a slightly different twist on it, I'm a dude who is presenting the illusion of Freddy. So for me, in that sense, yes, I'm still sort of a male illusionist, but it's a slightly different take on it than what it's traditionally seen as.
Okay.
So
real quick, Star Wars or Star Trek?
For me, Star Trek.
For me, oh god, I like both. Can I do both?
No.
Damn it. Recently, it's been Star Wars, but in the past, it's been Star Trek because that's what I grew up on TV. I
didn't like
because I could not. I had the serious ADD. I could not get through Star Wars. Geez, these are going quick,
right? You got docked for using makeup? That doesn't make any damn sense. That's interesting,
huh? Victoria's checking out both angles, Facebook and YouTube. Dominic says, to me, y'all are male entertainers that give an illusion to something awesome.
That's kind of like my thing is that in that sense, yes, I'm still an illusionist because that's kind of, you know, that's, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's really bizarre. Osiris said he was asked why he used makeup and contour. That's interesting. Because I probably, like, had I been, like, if I'm judging an MI pageant, if you're not using makeup and contour, I'm going to dock you, because...
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Let's see, what else we got? If you could interview anyone on the Fefe, dead or alive, who would it be? That's from Ryan.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Marilyn Monroe. Felicia's a little obsessed with Marilyn Monroe, along with the shoes.
That might be part of the habit, though.
That could be.
Huh.
That could be.
Never thought of it that way.
That could be.
Damn it.
So she
and Mariah Carey. I would ask her, what the fuck is going on? Can we figure this out? Are we gonna do a new album? And if so, can we figure that out? Can we figure, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, who would I interview? I don't know.
Why are you judged? Will you come to Atlanta to compete? If so, what division? Camila, you being okay. I see you, girl. I see you.
Yes. Oh, Joan Rivers would be an interesting interview, definitely.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Hi, Gio. I haven't seen.
What does Eddie say? Eddie says, "Are these questions from what? I can't see. Click over here. Oh, I can't see the. I can't read the chat.
This won't disappear. So where's the mouse?
I know that, but I can't see them. The questions are, some of them are from Facebook. Some of them were sent to us earlier today, so we're grabbing them. Some of them are live.
I didn't see you ask a question.
We invited the Korean wig lady to EOI, says Patricia. That's awesome.
And we did just jump right there on YouTube.
Oh, well.
I don't know what's going on. It may be that I have 5 million things plugged in at one time and going at it.
Oh, good night, Dominic.
We're not leaving yet.
We're not leaving yet. That's not happening.
Mariah Carey, because she's my favorite. Everybody has like their all-time favorite singer, even if they fucked up a time or 2 or 5, 8.
Well,
moving on 20.
It'd be great if Mariah actually sang now instead of not even being able to lip sync her own songs.
I mean, I'm not her management. I can't judge that.
Let's see. Favorite food combo that people think
Laura loved you at Coronation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we were actually able to be there. Spotlight. Oh, that's it. Spotlight on Sunday was actually invited to.
I did nothing this week.
I forget these things. People know this. Spotlight was actually invited to perform at Arizona's Imperial Court Coronation. So we had
Osiris Rude.
We had Sophia and CJ stepping down, and then our new Emperor and Empress being crowned. And we were actually asked to be the opening number, which is actually a fantastic honor. I was.
They usually do it themselves.
I was really excited the spotlight was actually asked. It was a little interesting because we were on carpet and we had a lot of spins, and we were having some issues, but we pulled through and it was fine. But yeah, I mean, it was I thought we did okay, and it was good to see. I got to see a lot of people and I got to say hi to a lot of people.
Would you choose someone alive, Patricia, to interview?
Well, sometimes
we're getting to your food combo question.
If you could, I mean, interviewing somebody alive is probably a little bit easier than interviewing somebody dead.
I mean, I have a lot of people that I would interview alive, but a lot of them don't answer. That's a lot of the problem. I do.
Plus, interviewing somebody dead, they probably won't be a great conversationalist. They'll just be sitting there.
Brains.
Right, and then you get eaten by like Judy Garland. I mean, I guess there's a worse way to go.
Great to interview.
Yeah, she would. Okay, so weird food combo. I eat a lot of weird food. I grew up in Asia, so
I don't have any weird food combos.
I don't know. I eat.
That would be a husband question. I would have to ask.
I do have this weird thing where
Thank you.
You know the non-dairy creamer, not the liquid but the powder. Yeah, I like eating that.
Excuse me. I mean, like if it was in sugar cubes, you would eat it like sugar cubes.
Yeah, that's
very weird. I like is that weird? I like the seaweed wrap.
No,
I was eating that a couple weeks ago.
What seaweed wrap? What are you talking about?
That stuff that was here. Seaweed wrap when Coco was here.
The seaweed? Oh, yeah. No, I eat that. I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's weird.
Weirdest thing that I eat.
I ate a lot of I like
my pizza.
My girlfriend calls me her Sally. Referencing, of course, When Harry Met Sally, because when I order something,
you tell specifically what you want.
I do. I'm actually, I'm really kind of bad about that because she asked me. What did she ask me? She asked me if I liked mustard once, and
did you give her the whole forefront?
Well, no, because what I said was I generally like mustard sometimes, but I don't really like the yellow
forefront.
I don't really like yellow mustard. I like more the brown mustard, and I like it with a little bit of spice, but I don't really like a lot of it. And I'll eat it with my brats, but I won't really eat it with anything else. But I don't I don't really like a lot of it. I just like enough of it to be able to enhance the flavor, not mask the flavor.
Moving on. What's your favorite drink at the bar?
Favorite drink at the bar for me is going to be a Dirty Shirley because I'm gay.
Shirley. My favorite drink at the bar is Angry Orchard with Fireball.
Oh, God.
They're mixed together. It tastes like apple pie. You don't taste the Fireball.
Still.
You're going to be in the corner.
Yeah, Dirty Shirley with usually cake vodka.
Oh, I love the cake.
It's good stuff.
Speaking of Marilyn Monroe.
Hi, Kiva.
When they have the Marilyn Monroe.
Bacon and mashed potatoes is not weird.
Is it?
How is bacon and mashed potatoes? Like you put bacon in your mashed potatoes.
With it now.
Right, you put bacon in mashed potatoes.
You go to a restaurant and they ask you if you want it as a topping.
Peanut butter and mayo? That's weird. No.
I mean,
that's disgusting.
I have to talk myself into eating mayo, so Osiris asked earlier, what?
We have somebody watching who wants us to shout out and says his name is Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
apple pie bombers. Jen says apple pie bombers. Yeah.
Yes.
Apple cider with Fireball. I'm gonna have to try it, but
so you put Fireball at the bottom of the glass, and then you pour the cider on top. That's how I do it.
All right, Jen. Yeah.
So I need to come tomorrow and have apple pie bombers.
Yes.
Try this. Somebody asked. Osiris asked what show I got hooked on over the weekend. It was Teen Wolf. While I was preparing said contestants for the pageant, they had on the TV. See what salad is good. They had on TV Teen Wolf, and I said I was not gonna watch it. But I ended up watching it.
Josh says to gay it up and use Stella cider.
Oh.
Oh, so the fries by my girlfriend's house had a little 4-pack of like little half cans of Strongbow cider for 99 cents.
And you were telling me instead of bringing
them. I told my girlfriend that they were there. My girlfriend's like, buy me 10 of them. So I walked out of there with like $10 worth of these. Yeah, but they're actually pretty good. I do like the thing. But yeah, generally. Oh, ooh. So
barbecue
have you
sauce
tried
and mac and cheese? Is not. That's not
super gross. No, that's like
I've seen people do that all the time.
So I discovered, you know, the Not Your Father's root beer. Okay, so there's a Not Your Mom's rhubarb pie and apple pie.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God, they're both really, really, really good. We got a 6-pack of each when we went to Vegas a couple weekends ago. And like put them in my yardstick, and that's what I was carrying around.
Let's see.
Oh my God. How peer pressured you.
Yeah.
That's no worse than me getting hooked on fucking Sex in the City last year when I was in Utah. Beth got me hooked.
Tell me that.
Beth got me hooked on fucking Sex in the City. Couldn't stop watching it.
Show.
And then we had to check out before, like, there was like, I think 2 episodes left or something like that. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Why did you watch it on the way home? Oh, you didn't have like a DVD player?
No, it was on. I brought my
computer?
I brought my Roku.
Oh.
So yeah. Fuck. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, because we started watching it a couple days late, but we went through the entire 7 seasons or something while we were there. It was insane. Yeah. Yeah. Osiris, seriously, they're really, really good. They're not like super sweet, but they're good.
Okay. There's
Dance Moms. Ooh, did you see that Abby Lee's going to prison?
Yes, for fraud. Ooh. Well, she was wasn't she like convicted or something a while back? And then she's like, I'm never gonna go.
Right.
And I'm like,
she
bitch, please. Yeah. Just because you're big doesn't mean somebody can't pick you up.
She's afraid of being, what did she say? She's afraid of being molested or raped in prison. I'm like,
well, good luck to you.
Well, all right then.
Enjoy.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
We did the favorite food combo.
What's the next one?
I can't see. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
Whoops.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Really fucking shut up. You guys cannot see this at all.
No, thank God. Most rewarding moment of the Fefe this year.
This year or this season?
The season? Because this year still, we're not quite halfway through yet, so yeah.
I liked the photo shoot. One. I did like our special guests when I could get them.
We had some good guests this year.
Rewarding moment. My rewarding moment is when people that don't sign in on YouTube or Facebook, or
they don't tell us that they're watching,
or they say, "Oh, I watched it with my girlfriend," or some weirdness like that, and I go, "Oh, I had no idea that." People
that we don't realize watch will comment on something. Like actually at Coronation, somebody who I didn't realize watched said
they don't sign in
because they don't sign in, they don't say anything or whatever. They sign in, but they don't interact or whatever. And someone was like, so why wasn't Felicia in Face last week? I was like, ooh, Osiris said, if and when you have children, would you ever put them in a child pageant?
Only if they wanted to.
Yeah, I would say if they ever were like, hey, I want to do this, yeah, okay. But I would never.
It's the same thing when dealing with people that you mentor. I tried, since we're telling the truth, when I first started, I felt like the person that was mentoring me kind of took over and was trying to be me. Drugstore makeup or high-end makeup? I'll answer that question in a minute. But I feel like some people, when they say I'm helping you, they mean I'm going to do everything for you.
Right.
And I do not, that's definitely not my approach. My approach is you figure it out. You come to me when it's time for us to hit the road and
right. I mean, that's the same way with pageants and stuff. If somebody asks me for help, or if it's somebody that I'm mentoring or whatever, and they're like, okay, so I want to do this pageant. Great. How can I help you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. These questions are coming fast.
They are coming fast.
So high-end makeup or Drugstore makeup.
I use a combination of both.
Really. My makeup is a mixture of both, especially since e.l.f. products are pretty good for me, and I have not had any horrible incidents.
Right. And then
if I do break out with something that's store-bought, I don't use it.
Ryan wants to know what's a faux pas in the drag community. Copying somebody's number. Or
especially when you go to nationals with it.
Yeah, there's that. Copying someone's costume.
Or wearing somebody else's stuff and saying it's yours.
Right, there's that.
I've had that happen to me.
Right, or it's like or even wearing like hand-me-down costumes and having a sort of like taking credit for those costumes. Mm-hmm. They're not your fucking costumes, they weren't yours. So those are probably the big ones as far as all drag is concerned.
My first drag costumes I got from a drag yard sale with Barbara Seville, Claudia B, and
which is great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
but I think most of the costumes were Barbara's.
I mean, what I usually do, like if I get something that is either a hand-me-down or that I get from somebody else, I'll usually tweak it to make it more mine, because it's like, okay, you know, I don't.
Everybody's seen pictures of this.
Right. It's like everybody's already seen it. They know where it comes from. It's, you know, damn well it's not your costume. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more mine, so that, you know, at least it's got some sort of a personal touch to it. That's just me. Most embarrassing moment of the Fefe this year.
I don't think I've had any embarrassing moments. I have to go back and watch the show.
I don't think we really did. I mean, I guess, well, I mean, it's not super embarrassing, but there was that one time when everything kept breaking.
Yeah. And I would say the most embarrassing thing for me, it wasn't this year. Maybe it was this year, but it wasn't this season. It was when we had Carla Lewis.
Yes.
The embarrassing how we had all the sound set up, and before we went live, I tested all of it,
and then it didn't work.
And then when she got on, we're sounding like I don't fucking know what I was doing. It was horrible.
I remember that.
It was a great episode. It got a lot of views.
Right.
But
yeah, I remember that.
I sat there feeling like, oh my God, we have like we were so lucky to get her. Next question. Are we out of questions?
No, God. It's like we're out of. That's not. No, there's got to be more questions.
It's only 8:30.
Right? What the hell? Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good.
I thought there would be some like revealing.
What? Okay, I'll ask you a question.
Go for it.
Most embarrassing thing to happen during sex?
Other than farting?
Well, that happens.
I have fallen off of a bed. Have you ever? You're just in it to win it. And you don't realize that the bed is ending? There you go.
Yeah, I could see that. That's, yeah. We forgot about Patricia's. You didn't put them on the thing. Hang on, Patricia, we got yours. Hang on. Let me find them. I forgot about that. Wait a second. Shit.
I wasn't on that one.
No, damn it.
It's in the group.
I'm looking.
You can see her pretty face come up.
I'm looking. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. We got it, Patricia. We got it. Okay. So, Patricia's got a couple very good questions here. This is the first one.
And who are they? Are we supposed to both answer them, or are they supposed to be just?
I think it's just, whoever. Okay, this first one's from Patricia. She says, there's been a lot of chatter lately about minority performers, quirky queens, kings, femmes, and those in betwixt. If you aren't an A-list performer, while we do want to get our names out there, when do you think we should stop complaining about it in a public forum? Are these posts just negatively portraying that performer genre, or is it really helping?
Are you ready?
You want to go ahead?
I don't think that. I think it's just like any other, like drag kings shouldn't stop saying that they want to be in shows. I think that and faux queens, girls who are drag queens, I think that they should speak up. And what I told some people this weekend is that if you want something to happen, you have to go. You have to be at the forefront. If you want something to happen, be where those A-listers are. Be in the community. Well, here's the thing. Okay, for me, there's a difference.
Don't
change who you are, though.
There's a difference between there's the people that are just like, wah, 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 I never get booked, wah, wah, wah.
Yes.
And then there are the people that are like, so I'm doing everything that everybody's told me to do, and I'm still not getting booked.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Because
you start a YouTube show,
right? Because that seems to be the biggest issue, is the fact that that people get told by certain A-listers in a community that if you want to be in my show, then you need to come support my show. You need to come. I need to see you in the audience. Basically, you need to tip me before I book you. And I know people that have gone to these shows, that are supporting these shows, and that are, that did what they were supposed to do. And then they send a message to said A-lister and said, hey, I'd love to come be in your show.
But does that stop us from getting
the booked? A-lister never bothers to respond
when we complain about it.
But that's the thing, is that and then
does the A-lister take offense to us complaining?
Probably. Then because what usually happens is when somebody's like, okay, so I've done A, B, and C just like everybody told me to do, and said A-lister still isn't booking me. What the hell? Then you get the A-listers on there that are like, well, blah 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 blah. And they really don't. They talk like that? Pretty much. But what's funny is the A-listers get defensive.
Wow.
Which is funny because it's sort of like, okay, well, you obviously see some truth in this, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting defensive. And they get defensive, but they still don't say, well, then come perform. And then
I have experience. I don't know if you have. I have experience where I feel like, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like I might have done better than the A-lister.
That happens too.
Because I'm so quirky and different that the A-lister thinks, does that ever cross your mind? Sometimes I think maybe the A-lister doesn't want me on the show.
If you upstage somebody, I absolutely believe that could definitely be a thing.
And I really don't try to.
But it happens, and I absolutely believe that. If you upstage the person who either invited you or whatever it is, some people they don't like that. So you're not going to get asked back. There's also a lot of sort of cronyism and nepotism that happens here as well, where if you don't kiss the right ass, and honestly, I don't think that anybody should have to kiss ass to be able to get booked. There are people who their reputations speak for themselves. They've been around. Well, they've been around long enough. You obviously know that they're a quality entertainer, but because you don't have your head up somebody's ass, you're not going to get booked. And I'm like, I don't play that game. And I don't think anybody should have to. But as far as the complaining, if you're just bitching to bitch, knock that shit off, because ain't nobody want to hear that. I don't care who you are. I don't want to hear it. But again, if you're, a performer, and especially if you happen to be either new to town or new to performing, and people are like, well, you have to do this, but you haven't done, or you've done all of this, but you're still not getting booked or whatever.
I still think it's jealousy and not knowing.
I think that could absolutely be a thing. If someone feels that somebody else is their competition and they don't want to be overshadowed, that could absolutely be a thing. But should we stop talking about it? No. I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Which is funny, because I'll get all the time, oh, when are you coming to this place? And then I think, well.
And then there's the other thing where everybody's like, well, you have to come support my show. And I'm like, okay, well, when was the last time you supported my show or whatever?
Or watched Let's Have a Fefe.
Right.
And put in a conversation.
Right. So
that's why we keep inviting Patricia back, because we love her and she supports us.
I love Patricia. And then another question from Patricia. This is actually sort of based off of a post I posted, I think, yesterday. And she said, or the day before or something, I don't remember. Said, also interesting to note that Freddy brought up a few days ago about being appointed to a title or being the only one competing. So she's actually been approached to be the designated first alternate, so that would be an actual winner, which wouldn't have been her.
How does that work? And tell that person to fuck themselves.
Right. And she'd like to know what I found out, and, you know. Generally, from my post, by the way,
you forgot about the butt plug quiz. We did well on the butt plug
yes,
quiz.
I pretty much, I aced the butt plug quiz.
We're still sitting on it. Right.
So for the most part, most people agreed that with my post when I said, because my post was, I said that if you are the only competitor for whatever, that your win should not be automatic. That there should be a points threshold, and that you should still have to compete. And if you don't score those points, you don't win.
So what happens if you don't win? That means that pageant didn't get a title holder. They just don't send somebody that year.
Why not?
Saves the promoter some money.
Because I'm like, if you only have, okay, first of all, if you only have one contestant, and somebody was like, well, so you're just gonna tell everybody that they can't be there, blah 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 blah. Okay, well, for most pageants,
I can't answer him. I want something from Jack in a Box, but I can't answer you.
Oh my God. Most pageants have a registration cutoff date. So if you only have one contestant,
the Chinese Bowl,
by that cutoff day, then it should be up to the promoter to either say, okay, well, we only have one contestant. We're either not going to have the pageant, or that's fine, come on down, but you're still going to have to compete.
What I've experienced with other pageants, ones that I've particularly been involved in, is people will say, oh yeah, send me a packet. And they sound so involved, and they ask all these questions, and they sound like they're going to be there the next day. And then you get to the registration.
Right.
Oh girl, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get my entry fee. But did you ask? Did you ask me? I could have. I mean, see, this is something that people don't know, is that sometimes a former will, or somebody in the pageant system will pay an entry fee if you ask.
Right.
But nobody, or I have yet to see anybody ask if,
Right. I mean, also, like, the thing is like, just because one person shows up doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be the best person to represent that title. So wouldn't you want...
I had two people in mind.
I'm just saying, wouldn't you want the best person?
And I remember feeling awful.
And if you compete and you don't hit those points, well, it shouldn't be an automatic win, is my point. Because what if, if you don't... otherwise, how are you going to... You know what I mean?
Scott,
I don't know. It's...
I can't text you back because my phone is using the line on the other one. And this computer might die because it's low, and I don't have the charger in here.
Oh, Jesus.
But what I was going to say is, when I did Miss Gay Supernova, there was two of us. Excuse me. And I remember everybody telling me that I basically walked away with the crown because said competitor was...
Which I don't know about that either, because even if there's only two contestants,
well, they told me
you never fucking know.
I mean, she could have won. And
there was somebody that made an interesting comment on my post. They're like, they said something like when they first signed up for some pageant, they were the only contestant, and they were basically told that they were going to win, and then somebody showed up and they were mad. I'm like, okay, first of all, no one should ever tell you that you're going to win.
Okay.
Especially if it's a registration where they don't have a cutoff date. If
Put
they don't
it
have
this way,
it's
the same thing at work. If there's a position that opens up and somebody applies for it that's more qualified than you, and they hire that person that told you that you were going to get the job shouldn't have told you that in the first place.
Right. And even, and when it comes to, like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of necessarily appointing people either, because it's like, okay, if people wanted to run for your pageant, they'd run for your pageant.
Why are there so many?
And if you can't get enough people to actually run for your pageant that you have to appoint everybody, maybe that's something you should look at, because if you have to appoint every single person, then that means you don't have enough contestants. And if you don't have enough contestants, then what are your title holders doing?
Oh, not their job.
It's the title holder's job to get contestants. And if you have to appoint everybody, obviously your title holder's not doing their job. And if they are trying to do their job, maybe if you have to appoint everybody,
the computer's about to turn off.
It's about to die.
0%.
That's awesome. You know, if you do have to appoint everybody and no one actually wants to compete, that might be something that you may need to actually kind of re-examine as far as being a promoter, because why don't you have people wanting to run for your pageant? Why do you have to go chase people down and appoint them? You know, and to say to somebody, I'm going to appoint you first alternate so that somebody else can have the title, that's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'd be like, you want to do what now? I'd be like, you can fuck all the way off. You can fuck all the way off.
Or as Savage likes to say, eat a bag of dicks.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's...
We had a bag of dicks last week.
We did have a bag of dicks. But, you know...
When there's
interest in
the pageant and they don't promote it, but they still appoint people, what are they like?
When there's interest, Patricia says, or when there's interest in a pageant and they don't promote it, but they still appoint people. And we're left asking, but I... Scotty!
Oh, really?
For fuck's sake, Scotty! What the hell? Why are you answering? Felicia, you just kill the video.
A rice bowl.
Oh my God.
I'll call you.
What the hell?
All right. Love you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow. He killed me.
Did he kill the video? Are you still there? Okay. Jesus Christ, Scotty.
We
lost everybody.
Oh, wow.
Lost everybody. Awesome. Thanks, Scotty.
We're back.
Jesus Christ. Right. So again, there's one of these things where if there is interest in a thing, but nobody, like the promoters don't promote it, and then they just appoint everybody. That, I don't know.
You know,
that's weird to me. Like, that's like cherry picking. Like you're afraid that if you actually have a pageant, that someone you don't necessarily want to run is going to run. So instead of actually having a competition, you're just going to cherry pick and say, I want this person, and this person. That's just sketchy to me. That's really fucking sketchy to me.
Somebody said to me recently, and I'm going to say this very nicely because I mean this very nicely, that nobody ever comes to their pageants. I said, oh, that's interesting. So, well, so the business person inside me was like, okay, well, how do you promote your pageant, right? And they said, well, I just, I promote it on Facebook. I promote it here, there.
Hey, Chicago.
What they said is they mostly just promote on Facebook. I said, that's interesting. Do you print out your flyers and put them in people's hands, or do you hand out applications on the spot? Silence. And I'm like, but you cannot depend. It's just like marketing. You can't depend on one source to be your
like Facebook is good and all, and like with Spotlight, we have the event and stuff on Facebook, but and we have a flyer sometimes.
We also go out. I heard you. We also go out and talk to people.
Right.
And then you see those people in the bar.
Right. And we go and, I'll talk to people at a bar and be like, hey, you guys coming out or whatever. We went and we flyered First Friday. We're going to try and go and for this next show, go and flyer Comic-Con and do like First Friday. So it's like, you have to get out there and do things. You can't just say, I'm having a pageant and then do nothing. And
Crickets. Why are there only 5 people?
Right. So, yeah. And again, it's up to the title holders. Like, if you only have 3 or 4 people competing for a national pageant, why? Why were there not more prelims? If it's an open registration, why weren't there more people? Because
I mean, you should be running this like a business, and in your head, you should be trying to figure out what's the next step.
There are some pageant systems that require national title holders to have, like, they have to garner a certain amount of new prelims or new contestants during their reign, because otherwise, like, it doesn't. If you're just, it's fine. You're a national title holder. You're promoting yourself. That's great. But what are you doing for the system? Because again, if there's only 3 or 4 people at a national level, why? What were you not doing? Because that's your job as a national title holder. And you should have, you should double what you had the year before, because that's your job. And if you're not doing it, then I don't know, maybe people need to reconsider, what they need to put in the contracts for the national title holders. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I don't know. But this has excuse me. This has been a good season for us. If you count the people that walk by us and say, "Oh, I love your show," and then you realize, what you watch?
That happens a lot, which I dig that.
I love. We're gonna try to do things like Facebook Live, and maybe put my phone on airplane mode next time, because my husband forgets that Wednesdays are
right. Because I'm here for my health every Wednesday.
I mean, like, you don't like to see me. Anyway, so we're so close to 200 subscribers. It's driving me crazy.
Oh,
so close. We're at 182.
Oh God, come on.
It's like that linger.
18. We need 18 people.
So you may see me on Facebook being like,
subscribe.
In fact, when I see some people and they're like, "Oh, what do you do in Arizona?" I'm like, "Oh, I have a YouTube show." I asked them if I could see their phones.
Right. And here, let me subscribe for you.
So that happens. But yeah, when are we going to be back? That has been the major question. I'm thinking like the second to last week in August, or the last week in August.
Right, because I won't be back from Bangkok until like the first week in August, and then stuff. So yeah.
I mean, the summer gets busy for me, especially when I work 10-hour days.
Yeah, this summer is insane for me. I don't know, like, there's so much shit going on. So we will be back.
We will be back. And if you have any suggestions, we're always getting better. If you have any suggestions on what we should do on the show, who we should have on the show, let me know. Let Freddy know. Let both of us know, so we can get that scheduled. I love having them scheduled. When we first started the season, I had like 10 people lined up.
And then everybody bailed.
And then some people, "Oh my God, I didn't realize it was today." I was like, I just talked to you yesterday.
Right.
What?
So if you guys suggest people for us to talk to, please try to make sure you give us reliable people.
I mean,
like, seriously, because that's really fucking annoying when it turns out like we're sitting here and it's literally like 15 minutes before the show and they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Oh no, I didn't know it was tonight though.
Right.
I'm like,
because that's just rude. So seriously, if you suggest people for us, make sure they're like,
make sure they're reliable.
Right. Not flaky.
Make sure you would hand over your baby to them and they would take care of it.
Right.
Kind of people.
Right.
I would love more if we could get the audience involved somehow. I'm still thinking about that.
I'll have to figure that out.
A lot of people looking.
But we've got some ideas. We're gonna try and get some shit together. So we're
challenges. If you hear of any challenges,
challenges,
we need to be more down with that. Yes.
Anything like that? Yeah. Just
and back there's the Bow Wow challenge.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Did you hear about this?
No.
It's hilarious. Bow Wow, formerly known as Little Bow Wow, took a picture on a plane and said he was on a private jet and posted it on Instagram, and then was later seen by TMZ getting off of a commercial airline that same day that he had just posted that he was on a private jet. challenge locations.
We'd like to be able to do more location stuff and challenges on locations.
Oh, I like that. But we'd have to have them planned out.
Right.
Please keep that in mind. I love all of you. I love all of you. But saying the day of our show, hey, can you be here?
Yeah, that doesn't work so well.
Oh, girl. I mean, this last time was kind of like a lucky draw because I could leave work and all this other bullshit. But just be aware. I'd like to. At
least give us 24 hours.
I mean, we're both kind of. I mean, I may be a little late, but I like to have stuff planned out because then I know what's going to happen. It's more of like a mental organization.
So at least 24 hours would be good.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, the day of is kind of my OCD mind was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's a little rough.
I mean, I looked a little rough and then it got published in Echo, but not complaining.
Wow.
But thank you so much for supporting us.
For our 5th season.
For our 5th season. And we will be back in late August. We need to schedule pictures and stuff.
Yeah. We don't worry, we're not going to be going away completely. We'll probably have some random little extras and things for you guys and stuff. So, you know. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching our season finale and all this season. We appreciate you.
And I want to thank Gabe Ochoa, who there was like a thing in a drag race group. It said, "Who is your favorite drag queen?" And he put me.
Oh.
I mean, I can't win an award, right? That's better than an award. So.
Yeah, and for all of you who didn't vote for us in Echo, fuck you. I'm just kidding.
No, we lost to Nearly Naked Theater. Which
I know.
I am mad about.
I know.
I mean, I would vote for naked people.
We could be nearly naked.
Is that one of the episode ideas that you're coming up with right now? I mean, I usually
nearly naked Fefe.
I am nearly naked most of the time when I come in here.
Yeah, but
this is the first season that I've actually worn shorts. All the other seasons, I have not worn shorts. No. You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we'll be back. If you have any ideas while we're gone, we can do little videos. I don't mind. When we're traveling, we can do videos too. Yes.
Anyway, so, thank you guys so much.
Oh, we want to say thank you to the Movie Bears.
Yes,
Movie Bears.
They've supported us now for how long?
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And we want to thank Gabe King Photography, who has supported us for 2 or 3 years now, and can make us look ravishing. And we want to thank our newest supporter is Wigs of a Kind. It's not her though.
No, not the.
No.
The hair, not
believe it or not, I found her at Goodwill, and these are fucking expensive, so you're welcome. I learned from the best. We want to thank Wigs of a Kind, and if you feel like sponsoring us, it does not have to be monetary, but we prefer. But if you want to help us with audio equipment,
yes, we're looking for an audio guru. If anybody knows an audio guru,
I mean, if you want to tear my whole office apart and put it in a sound system, you just have to know what it is before I buy it, because I bought hundreds of dollars of stuff and it's just sitting under Freddy's feet. He uses it as a nice footrest.
Yeah. So we need an audio guru.
So that would be great.
Please.
Okay. All right.
So thank you guys again for watching all this season and our season finale. Keep an eye out. We'll be around doing stuff until we come back, probably later this summer. And
is Patty's Ponderings coming back?
Oh.
Is that what the arrow means?
I don't know what that means. Oh. Anyway,
I feel like
thank you guys, and we love you, and we will see you guys in a couple of months.
I'm in the beauty shop, bitch.